Hi, nobody. Pretty sure nobody's in here yet. Let me see if I can find the chat room in another window. Where on earth? Sorry to the one person who's watching me because I can't see in my browser the chat window. Oh. Oh my gosh, how many times have I have to do this? The tube buddy thing is in the way and I can't see where the chat room is. I am so sorry. Hang on a second. This thing is on private and it's not supposed to be. Okay, I am so sorry about that. I had that the first time that I did it, I had that on public, and then I had to switch browsers because Firefox doesn't support the live stream. So yeah. So let me get on here just really quick because this is unannounced. I didn't even tell anybody I was doing this. Hi guys, I just wanted to let you know that I'm doing a surprise live stream. I'm going to be taking off my makeup. Thought we could chit chat if you want to come on by my channel. Hi guys, I just wanted to let you know that. Okay, so anyway, let me see if I can pop this chat out of here so that I can just have the chat room thing here so I can see it. There we go. Finally. So, okay, so who is in here? Anybody? I thought that I would talk about these first. I got these out and I was thinking about it and I thought, you know what? You can save a lot of money if you cut these Shiseido cottons in half. Probably other people do it already, but you know, they're like this big and you can save yourself a lot of money if you just cut these in half. All right? Took me a while to figure that one out. Actually, I think Stephanie Nicole I might have seen her say it. But yeah, she was right. And I can get twice as much out of them. They're so soft. I just love them. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start, even though nobody's in here yet, I don't think. I'm just using this Clinique, take the day off calm, trying to work through this. It does an excellent job of taking off your makeup, but it makes my eyes all smeary. It makes them smeary. Hello there, Chrissy. How are you tonight? I'm just starting to take off my makeup. I had a little technical difficulty when I first started because I had to switch browsers to Safari because Firefox doesn't support live stream. And so I did not know. And so I got that. That was one mess that I had to get cleared up. Then I didn't realize that a live stream was set to private instead of public, so I couldn't see the chat room. So you're so tired, you're too tired to be tired, is that what you said? I couldn't believe I decided to use a balm, because that means I'm without my glasses, and how am I going to read the chat room? This was just a spontaneous thing I decided that I was going to do. Isn't that nice? So what are you up to? You say you're tired, you just get off work? Or I wonder where my mirror went. What did you do today? I presume you went to work and you did your job, and it's Friday, and you come home, you decided not to go out and party. As if we go party now, right? Chronic pain, boy, I get that. Yeah. Where is your pain? Is it your back? That I only had one coat of mascara, just L'Oreal, the Shocking Extensions that was on. So I didn't really need too much to take that off. So as you can see, my eyelids are a little bit red. Migraines. No, oh my goodness. You know what? I used to suffer from migraines all the time until I had my first child, and then they went away. Miraculously, something about that whole experience changed my body chemistry, and then I didn't get them anymore. And then they just started back up this year, and I think it has to do with stress. But how long have you suffered from migraines? You know what I'm going to do is, now that I've got that off, I'm going to be using this, the Drunk Elephant TLC Security Baby Facial. Now, this stuff kind of stings most people, but it doesn't seem to do anything to me. Tonight will be the night it does while I'm live. I'm using the viewfinder as a mirror because dummy me forgot to bring one in here. Oh my goodness, you have had migraines since you were 9 years old and you're 41 now? Oh, that's awful. I'm so sorry. My daughter has these all the time. And, you know, she's had CAT scans and everything else, and they can't seem to trigger or figure out what the trigger is for her migraines. And I just feel so terrible for her. I would imagine not. Do you have a migraine right now? It would be really hard, I would think, to do anything having to do with a computer or, I mean, I just can't imagine looking at a computer screen when you have a migraine. When I used to have them, I would have to lay in bed with the door shut, the lights off. Nobody could make a sound. If I moved, I would get sick. It was just awful. So this mask is one, it's a AHA and a BHA together, I think. I can't read it now. I've been using them since April. You'd think I would know. So the answer to the question then, Ford, if you have a migraine, is yes, you have one right now. That's not good. How on earth are you watching me? That is true. The iPad does have dim options. I use it at night because, you know, by the time that I've been on the computer all day long, and then by the time that I go to bed at night, I'm like, oh my gosh, I need that relax. I've been finding lately, by the time 8, 9 p.m. gets here, I'm seeing double vision, even if I have on my glasses. And I know it's because I've been looking at all these screens all day long, and that didn't used to happen to me. I'm just going to put on these Firmo glasses that I got because I don't want to ruin my I don't want to get the stuff on my real glasses. And I'm going to set a timer here for 20 minutes so that I can take this back off, because that's how long you're supposed to do that for. The funny thing, I don't know what's in this. It's some kind of citrus, I would imagine. It's 25% AHA, 25 or 2% BHA. And you can read that right on the front there, if I can back it off a little bit. And like right there, whatever it is, it's like really, really sour. Thank you. This headband came from a company called Double Dare. It's doubledarespa.com. And they make some of my favorite masks, and they sell these. So yeah, it's really nice for getting your hair up and out of the way. But you know what I think I'm going to do while I'm doing that mask is, this company sent me this essence of argan oil, and I like it. This stuff is like gold. It's 100%, and it's got a pump. So I'm going to start putting that in my hair. Oh, look at that. I mean, this stuff here is like the real deal. Hi, Dawn. I enjoyed your Burt's Bees makeup review today. Thank you so much. I worked really hard on that. So, Chrissy, there's this company, and it's called Double Dare. And actually, they are a sister company to Kaylin. Have you heard of the Kaylin Oh Wow brush? They have the OMG Double Dare masks. That is their sister company. Okay, so they actually, I was the first person on YouTube to review these, but I noticed that now a lot more people are reviewing them. But they contacted me because I did a video. I don't think they sent me. They didn't send it to me back when they had the first Kaylin Oh Wow brush. I'm just saturating my hair with this argan oil, Dawn. I was telling her this company sent this to me. They actually sent me this and this here, wrinkle reduced cream. And it's too early to say, but I've been kind of thinking, you know how you get like these wrinkles down the middle of your throat, but I mean, what can you do about that? You can't take a myotone over it. I mean, there's not much you can do about this area right here. And for a week, I've been putting this just right there. And it might be my imagination, but I think it might be actually doing something. Anyway, and they had also sent me this 100% argan oil. This stuff is beautiful. So I thought I'd do a mask on my hair with it tonight. Oh, thank you so much. This is, there's this store that I found from watching nail videos here called Born Pretty. It's the Born Pretty store, and they have all kinds of nail stuff there. And I went there, and oh my gosh, it's so cheap now. Everything is coming, I assume, from China. So it took it like over a month to get here. But when it did, it was so nice because I think I'll wear the first polish. It's a two-step process. So the first polish is this beigey pink. It's a nude color. And I don't really like that, but I put it on and I thought, that's pretty all on its own. So maybe next time I'll try that. But so I like put that on, and then, my gosh, my hair's all over me. I wonder why. Anyway, so you put that on, and then you're supposed to put the glitter on. And so I did, and that's how I achieved that. But I'm in love with it, and I'm a total glitter freak. So I don't know, maybe I was waiting to see if anyone else would say anything about my nails. I am hunting my comb, if you wonder what I'm doing. I thought I brought it in here. I want to comb this stuff through my hair. I'm trying to massage my scalp with it. Hello there, Dawn. I didn't see you come in, hon. Let me see what she says here. They look professionally done. The shape is great too. Oh, thank you. You know what? Here's what more hair. Here's what I'm trying to do. Evidently, have you guys heard of the ballerina or coffin nail shape? But you have to have a pretty long nail in order to do that, because as it comes in, you like bring it in on both sides, and then it's squared off on the top. Okay. Well, so it's like a combination, I think, between a almond and a square nail. So that's what I've been trying to do. But in order to see that effect, you kind of have to have them pretty long. So right now they're kind of square, but oval too. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I'm still working on it. Yeah, look that up. Look up a picture of, they call them coffin nails, or ballerina nails. So anyway, so all you guys have missed is, see, if I don't announce that I'm doing a live stream, I can almost handle the chat room by myself. Anyway, so I'm just taking this argan oil and running it through my scalp. I'm going to sleep in it tonight. I love this stuff. I mean, I've had some argan oils before. I think that this stuff really is a really good one. This is a really good argan oil. So I'm just running that through my hair while the mask that I have on, if you weren't here when I put that on, is the Drunk Elephant TLC Securi Baby Facial. And you just put that on and leave it on for 20 minutes. It's a AHA and a BHA. So I'm looking like an oily hot mess, right? Let's put this back on. So anyway, the Double Dare masks or bands, then you can get them at their website. I don't get nothing for that. I know it probably seems like I do, because I wear them in my Get Ready With Me's. Every time I mask, do a live stream, it seems like I got one of these on. I got a black and a pink one, but I don't get anything from it. They're just super plush, super soft, and they're only like $8. And now, back when I got it, they had white, pink, and black, but now they have purple and I think maybe green. They got a few more colors. So I really love them, because they're so soft. See, you can imagine how soft that is. They're so squishy and soft, and they hold really tight on your head. Hey there, Michelle. How you doing, girl? They hold really tight on your head, but not enough that it hurts. So I really like them. Before you guys all got in here, I was talking about these Shiseido cottons. Hello, Lynn. Lynn says that she uses the Josie Moran argan oil in her hair, and it's 100% argan oil. Yes, I've used that. It's really good stuff. I was saying that this company sent me this. It's Essence of Argan is the name of the company, and this is 100% Moroccan, and it feels really nice. So I used it in my hair the other day, just kind of, just to give it a little bit, but not enough for a mask. And then I just saturated my scalp and my hair with it. And I really like that. But, I'll be letting you guys know whether or not this thing, if it's my imagination or not. But I think that is actually, I think this is actually doing something here. I can't really tell. I don't want to go on the record yet. But does it have a scent? This stuff, no. It does, but I'm not really good. I mean, it's so faint, but I mean, it's a beautiful, really light oil. I really love it. But I do love the Josie Moran too. Have you tried have you tried the sunscreen, the Josie Moran Argan Daily Sunscreen? This stuff is really good. I like that. Meeting Gloria or anybody else that I missed. Hey guys, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, okay? For the, what is it? What do you call it when you, the interaction? Whatever. Anyway, so while I'm waiting on this mask to dry, I'm going to go ahead and get this. I'm almost to the end of it, guys. So it's almost time to take those finishing pictures and put those in my empties. And then we'll know whether or not this actually did anything else. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I have been sent that Exuviance age reverse. And what you do is you get that on a cotton thing at night, and then you run it over the back of your hands. And then once it dries, you put this, the cream part of this 2-part thing, and you put that over it. And then it's supposed to lighten up, you know, your age spots and make your hands look younger. And I did the halfway review, and I said I would go ahead and update you guys. So we're almost, I mean, there's just maybe a couple of more nights here, and then that stuff will be gone. And then we'll see. I'll take some pictures and we'll see. So how many people are in here? I minimized this chat and I don't know how many people are in here now. Okay, just 8. That's okay. That's a nice sized group I can manage all by myself. Oh, the headband, Gloria says, hey Mary, is the headband you're wearing warm? Yeah, if you were to put it, I mean, it's really a plush. It's like a nice cozy pair of jammies or a robe. Yeah, it'd be like a nice plush robe is kind of what it feels like, or a really soft pair of flush or slippers that you would put on your feet. So, you know, if you left it on for a long time. Lynn says, I haven't tried Josie's foundation. I like anything that is skincare and makeup. I did try a sample of her makeup, and it didn't do very well on my skin, but I know a lot of other people really love it. Now I'm going to take, this is dried down now, so I'm going to take this and go on. You just put it on the back of your hands. So I'm going to do that. Thank you. It's not what it stands for, but I always tell everybody that it stands for Only Mary's Goofy. That isn't what it stands for. I can't remember what it stands for. Oh, now there's a good idea, Chrissy. The white t-shirts are best for your wet hair. That's a good idea. Let's see how much time I have left. 7 minutes left on this mask. So I'm going to go ahead and start working on my neck. Normally I would wait. Oh, but you know what? I could also talk to you guys about this. This is sitting here. You guys know what? I'm going to tell you something. Oh, Rita, love it. Okay, she says it doesn't stand for Only Mary's Goofy. It stands for Only Mary's Glitzy. I love it. Rita, that's it. That's what I'm going to say from now on. Ooh, 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 Only Mary's Glitzy. Yeah, thanks, Rita. Oh, this thing is sitting here. Let me make sure nobody's stuff is on here. This is still upsetting me so much that the post office won't answer me on this. So here's a story. I hope that, hi Lulu. Let me think. I hope I'm not going to say anything that will make anybody mad. Okay, if you guys have ever ordered from my store, raise your hand if you guys have ordered jewelry from my store before, or makeup. Okay, so when I mail out a package, I always write on the package, I write you a little note on the inside, and then on the outside of the package, I always say that you are a blessing. And then depending on how big the package is, you know, there'll be at least one glitter heart. Look at that. Ooh, do I have a problem with glitter? Hi, Mama. How are you doing tonight? You got the baby? Have I ever tried Differin? I think that's what it's called, from CVS. I think it's a retinol. No, this whole drunk elephant line with me, or if you're even talking to me, you could be talking to somebody else. This whole drunk elephant line with me, I think, is my first experience with any kind of things like retinols and AHAs or BHAs or anything like that. I've never really done anything at all. So I'm a babe where that stuff is concerned. But I can write that down and check it out. But anyway, what I was saying about this, if I can get over the, whoo. Okay, so this, back when I had the vanity, one of the Fritzy family ordered some blush. There were four, I have 4 brand new Milani blushes, and she ordered them. And I put them in the small flat rate box, and then I bubble wrapped them all up really nice, put a note, in there, and I mailed it to her. Okay, so this is what arrived in her box. Okay, it's been stamped. Let me make sure there's nothing on here you can't see. Okay, it's been stamped. See? So that's like one of those official stamps, and it says, it's got an X, and it says, without content. And she got nothing. When she got it, the end had been opened. There was, my note was on the inside, and the empty bubble wrap. The blushes were totally gone. So she tells me this, and I'm like, what? Okay, because all of these packages are insured for, I think it's $50. All right, so that was back in the weekend of July the 4th. It was July 4th weekend that this happened, that I mailed them. Now, a lot of times I'll just trot my butt out to the mailbox and put the packages out there. But over the July 4th weekend, there was quite a few orders. I had sent out a newsletter and stuff. And so I had actually taken, did the chat room freeze? Because nobody's talking anymore. I had actually taken the packages to the post office myself. There was a lot of them, and I stood there and I opened the slot and I stuck them all in there. So there was quite a few of the little envelopes and 2 boxes. Okay, so I know that nobody took it out of my mailbox and took it. I know that it happened at the post office. It had to happen at the post office, right? So anyway, she tried to deal with the post office over it. I've tried to deal with the post office over it. Nobody is doing anything about this, but I think, now this is just my own synopsis here, but what I think happened is I think that there was a few of these packages, and I think that somebody in the post office, a girl probably, maybe, I don't know, because it could have been a guy, saw all these packages with all these little hearts and stuff on them. And I think that they grabbed this and said, okay, that's enough of this. I want to know what's in this. And opened it up, stole her blushes, stamped it without content, and sent it on to her. That's what I think happened. And I'm just sick over it. And nobody will help. Nobody will do anything about it. Isn't that awful? I mean, what do you guys think? I know the girl. So I know that the girl didn't do it. What? She's got a stamp in her house. And she took, I mean, she got nothing. What? She took the blushes out of the box and stamped it with this thing. She didn't do that. This happened at the post office, somewhere at the post office. And, tampering with the U.S. mail is a federal offense, and I want something done about it. And nobody will help me. Nobody will answer me, and I don't know what to do about it. So if anybody else does, let me know. I'm going to go ahead and call this quits and wipe this off. So for anybody that wasn't in here to see, what I have on my face is this drunk elephant. It's the Sakari baby facial. It has AHA and BHAs in it. And here's the thing. This is everybody that I've seen do this, they go, oh, it stings, it stings. Have you guys seen me doing that? Nothing stings my face, it seems. Oh, Lulu, you're so sweet. She says I can send her a brand new romantic rose Milani blush. That is so sweet of you. And you know what the kicker here is? The real kicker is then she did not get her blushes, okay, and she still hasn't gotten like her money from the insurance because nobody will answer us, and yet she sent me a package. She sent me a care package, and I love you package, and and that happened to her, and it just makes me sick, and just really want the post office to stand up and do the right thing here. But nobody's answered yet. So if anybody's watching this and they work at the post office, tell them. All right, so I'm just taking a wet towel here, and you can see this. That's that mask, and I'm just wiping it off. And now tonight, every night after I wash my face, I use this, but not tonight, because I use the mask. So even though I didn't feel it do anything to my face, I'm not going to use the framboos on top of it. I never do. If I use the mask, which I only do once a week, if I use the mask, then I don't use the framboos, if that's how you say it. And let me get this off so I can put my glasses back on and see what you guys are saying. So, has anybody ever experienced anything like that? Because here's what they told her. They told her that no such stamp exists. And I told her it had to have happened at the post office because, I mean, it's not like somebody stole it out of my mailbox because I took it to the post office. But they told her no such stamp exists. And they just flat out haven't answered me. Okay, let me catch up here on the room. So, yes, Lynn, it is terrible. Dawn says that's not nice. Rita says, what about insurance? Exactly. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get them to give me the insurance money that goes with every time you make a flat rate package. They have the insurance on it, and I want the insurance on it so I can send it to her. Gloria says that's terrible. And Chrissy says, have a great night, all you ladies. Know that you are loved. Okay, bye, Chrissy. I hope that your migraine goes away, hon. That's terrible. And thank you for coming to see me, even though you have a migraine. I have no idea. And Lulu says, I have no idea why that stings anyone. They must have, they must be the princess and the pea. So this doesn't sting you either, huh, Lulu? So I'm not alone. Okay, I was starting to wonder what is wrong with me. Dawn says nothing stings her face either. Okay, well, good. It's not just me. Hello there. The Baking Diva says that she loves my headband, and she has a turquoise one. Her daughter has a hot pink one. Okay, yes, because they come out in new colors. And Rita has renamed this. You remember I said that the OMG stands for Only Mary's Goofy? She says it stands for Only Mary's Glitzy. I like that. So that's what it's going to be from now on. Okay, now, so what I'm going to do is now I'm going to take, I was saying earlier that I take these Shiseido cottons. And now that I think about it, I think I did get that tip from Stephanie Nicole. And I thought, hello, why didn't I think of that? You know, because they're so huge, you can cut them in half and get twice as much. So I'm just going to take that with some Garnier water and just go over my face just to make sure that I've gotten all that mask off before I go any farther. Mama Karen says, I have heard someone else say that they have had things stamped that the contents were missing. So the post office outright lied to her. See, they told her no such stamp exists. And you're saying somebody else said that. So, and you know, oh, how funny. The end had been messed with, and the inside was, and I also, even though I knew that there was only one other person that this could have happened to, and her box would have been full. There would not have been room in it. I checked with the only other box that went out that day to make sure, you know, I mean, I told her, I said, there's, you know, I'm not going to make you give them back or anything, but did I send the blushes to you? And I knew I hadn't, because nothing else would have fit in that box that I sent her. And, you know, of course she said no. So the only thing that could have happened is somebody at the post office stole them. Hey, Christine Game. The game is in the house. I was going to try to do an Instagram live. Actually, I was going to try and do this on my phone because I wanted to know, what does that look like? But then I thought, how could I hold the phone and do this? I can't. I'm not that coordinated. Aren't you surprised that nothing has hit the ground yet? Okay, so next step then is going to be, let me think. Yes, my marula oil. So, and I just take 4 drops of it and go in all over my face. And it's not really a complicated thing. I just can't chew gum and walk. 1, 2, 3, 4 drops is all I use. Now, I'm thinking that I'm probably going to run out of everything else but this marula oil and be able to do the review because there is, as I shake this, I think this is like half full. And I've been using it since April. And if that's the case, if this, and there's a 2-year shelf life on it. So if it lasts that long, yeah, it would definitely be worth $72, wouldn't it? Anyway, so I just spread that all over my face and push it into my pores. And the Baking Diva says, what? I'm sorry. What is your name? I don't want to call you the Baking Diva. What is your name? Says, your skin looks beautiful with no makeup on. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. So what has everybody been doing tonight? This was such an impromptu thing, but I'm able to manage the chat room real easy this way. Julie, hello. How are you tonight? I am looking over there and see we have 11 people watching now and 8 thumbs up. So somebody hasn't thumbs up. Thumbs up. Oh, all right. So I get that in there and I usually stop right here. And the reason is because I'm doing other things to my neck. I don't want to, give too much away, but I've been doing a different vitamin C and stuff to my neck and décolleté than my face. And I'll talk all about that later. But anyway, so while that is sinking in, then what I do is I take this stuff here, and I heard about it from Anne-Marie. Let me see here. This is so, wait, I can't read that. Okay, so Julie says, you are so cute with that thing tying your hair back. Thank you. Rita has named this. It's no longer Only Mary is Goofy. It's now Only Mary's Glitzy. I can't believe I didn't think of that. But yeah, that's what that stands for now. Not really. That is not really what that stands for, but that's what it stands for on my head. And then I just take a small little dollop of that, and right there, I just go right there. And that's the only place I put it. Susie Hall says that she agrees with the Baking Diva about my skin and why do you wear foundation? I wear foundation because I think it looks better on me. I think it evens out. Like I get redness right here. I do have some broken capillaries right here that you can't see. Let me see if I can get up there. Can you see them? I have some broken capillaries right here, just a little bit of redness and stuff. And I just feel a little bit better with a sheer foundation over my face to even things out, which is what foundation is supposed to be for, is just to even out your skin tone. So, yeah. Dolores. See, I knew that. I thought I knew that. The Baking Diva's name is Dolores. I was like, I know her name. What is it? What is it? So, yeah, all right. Well, anyway, so I'm letting that sink in now. And, oh, you guys, look at this. These came in today. Are these not funky and wild? I've been trying to get on the whole French trend. Look at these earrings. What? Oh, look, I got a whole, well, not a whole bunch, you know, just different ones that I'm going to be putting in the store. But I love these. Now, I don't know what this is, but this is like some kind of crystal. And stop wiggling. But these ones I think are my favorite. It's that crystal thing again. Look at that. That's the back. It's like rocks, crystal rocks with a little tassel on the end. I love those. But I just thought that these are so wild. Are those not so wild? And I went on the Bauble Bar website and I was looking for inspiration, you know. And I actually scored a few pair of the earrings that are on the Bauble Bar that they are selling for like $45. Just saying. Oh, Julie says, oh my word, those are so cute. They scream totally Tika, don't they? Yes, they do. I could totally see Tika wearing. I could totally see Tika wearing that. Maybe we should name them that. No, we won't do that because she'll be like, who are you? Why are you naming your rings after me? Okay, so now that is, oh, isn't that, Julie, isn't that green? I mean, I'm obsessed with it. Julie says, I'm at home about to get into PJs and relax at home tonight. Just a perfect Friday night. Long week, I bet. I teach first grade. So yeah, so I can imagine that would have been a really long week. So, okay, so you guys know what I told some of you already that this company sent me that argan oil that I put in my hair, essence of argan, but they sent me this thing too. I've not even looked to see what it's called. I can see what it's called. I've not even looked to see how much it costs. I don't know anything about it. I just know that I've been using it for just a little bit. And you know how you get the wrinkles like right there? Drives you crazy because there's nothing you can do about it. I've been putting this on there and I swear I think it's actually doing something. But I'm just taking a little dab like that and just right there. I'm just putting it right on that wrinkle. And it seems that maybe I just really want it to. I'll know more after I've used it longer. Julie says, I really should care more about my skin and lotions and potions and stuff, but I just haven't. Well, you know what? Sometimes I think I'm 55 years old and I have yet to use Retin-A or anything like that. No, I've never done any Botox fillers, no Retin-A. Somebody said earlier, I think it was Mama, said about a retinol. To be honest, I don't even know what that would be. So I've probably not used anything like that. So I don't really know too much about it yet, and I'm 55 and I'm just now starting into it, so you're not alone. And I'm not that worried about it because I don't know if you guys know Mary Ellen after 60 or not. She's one of my friends, and she started just a couple of years ago, and now she's older than me, so she's obviously 60 at least, right? Because her name is after 60. So her skin has miraculously turned around and done really amazing things in the last couple of years. And she did it all with Timeless products. So I think it'll be okay. Start now. But at least put some lotion on. Lynn says, your skin looks great. And I accidentally retracted it. What did you accidentally retract? Mama Karen says, you know what? I keep hearing about this person. Mama Karen says, I have started watching Dr. Dre on YouTube. She says we are throwing our money away. Have any of you watched her? I have heard of her through Sherry A. You guys know Sherry? Sherry talks about, she watches Dr. Dre all the time. I think Laura Shake Up Makeup has been. Thank you for clarifying that for me, Kristen. So I have not seen her. I saw her one day. I turned on the video, but I didn't finish watching it for some reason. And I just keep forgetting to go back because I've got so many other people I'm trying to watch that. So you like the crystals with the tassels. Oh, good. These ones here, I'm hoping to get those in the store this weekend. And, you know, basically, I just order a couple of pairs of each earring and then see how it does. If it does well, then I order more. If it doesn't do well, then I don't. Because, you know, I don't have a ton of money to be buying stuff if it's not going to do good. So I guess Gloria says she watches Dr. Dre all the time. Maybe I should watch Dr. Dre. She keeps coming up. Julie says, do you make jewelry? I found you through Kristen Game when you guys did the video together a little while back. No, I don't make the jewelry. I am too klutzy to make jewelry, believe me. I have a jewelry making kit here and I've tried. I can't even tighten a link. Shy Guy has to do that for me and he's got one eye, guys. And he's better at it than me. So what the heck? I wish I could, but I don't. Kristen says, I just want to say again, Mary, I have seen your skin in person and it's beautiful for the record. Oh no, Kristen is beautiful. I have been right up in her face. Let me tell you something. I mean, I know I keep saying this, but her eyes are like amazing. I just, like, God picked them up and put them right in her eye, like touched her. Okay, I'm sounding stupid, but I mean, her eyes are unreal looking. You've seen them in the videos, so you know how they look on a video, but in person, yeah, just saying. Yeah, why am I drinking coffee at night? This may be why I am up till 3 a.m. at night. Okay, so now what I do now is, believe it or not, now I'm not sure now. I think that Marla Robinson was the first person I heard talk about this. And then I think Susan, Little Poet, I think this is the brand that Susan was talking about. Okay, so here's what happened. And look at my eyelashes. So let me see if I can get up close. Okay, so I was using CareProst. I've used CareProst for a couple of years, but when I stopped using the CareProst, I noticed immediately. Another side effect of the CareProst is that my eyelids get really red. And as serums, eyelash serums go, CareProst is pretty inexpensive. But I just, you know, I just don't really have money to be wasting on CareProst. I mean, because, yeah, can I have some money for my eyelash serum? It's not an important enough thing to go ask for. Hi, Mary. So anyway, Marla Robinson was saying that she used black castor oil. Now, a long time ago, before I ever used the black or the CareProst, I heard that castor oil was good for your hair. And I used to put it in my hair and take a little brush and try and put it on my eyelashes. But I gave up doing that because I really thought it was probably stupid. But then Marla started talking about it, and then Little Poet started talking about it. And so I got this brand instead of getting the CareProst. And look how huge this is. This is huge. So here's what I've been doing. And I don't want to go on the record yet and say I think it works, but I have stopped using CareProst before, and I know how long it takes for my eyelashes to start waning back, and they're not yet. So I think this might be working. Don't quote me yet, though. But what I do is I just take, and this is going to seem really weird, I just put that like that. So it's on my finger. And I think you could have this bottle. If that's all you were using it for, you could have this bottle probably 2 years. Look at it, it's dripping down my finger. And then I just rub the two together like that. And you would think that this would make it so I couldn't see. So what I do is I start swiping it down on my lashes like this. And, you know, if you use this and you have a better way, let me know. But this is what I've been doing. So then I just take and I massage this down on my lashes at my lash line. And I saw somebody made a comment and they said, you have the most, I haven't got to answer the comments yet on my videos this week, but they said, you have the most outrageous lower lashes. And they may have asked if I used a serum. And this, I think, is why, is because I'm taking and I'm rubbing this down like this. And see, it's hitting the top and the bottom. Then I come up on my lashes and then just work it between my lashes. And you would think that rubbing all this oil on my eyelids like this would make it so I can't see. But it is not. I can see perfectly fine. And that's what I'm doing. And then I just rub the rest of it. I mean, it's oil. It can't hurt me, right? And then I put this on. Now, see, underneath my eyes, but I can see fine. And I think that this is actually working. So this brand is Sunny Isle Extra Dark Jamaican Black Castor Oil. And I think I followed this from Little Poet's link on her video. Because, like I said, I saw it first with Marla. Then when Little Poet did it, I went, okay, well, this stuff is dirt cheap. So I'll get some of this. Let me see if I can catch up here on what everybody's saying. All right. So Momo says she wants Kristen to teach me to do my eye makeup. I adore her. Yes. Have you ever seen, Momo, have you ever seen Kristen's segments that she does called 4 Lux 1 Palette? Got to check that out. Let's see. Thank you, Susan. Gloria says, and who has the most beautiful eyes on YouTube? Kristen Game. We should take a vote. Julie Evans says, I know what you mean. She posted a pic recently and her eyes are amazing with those shadows. Yes. Mary came in the room. Everybody's saying, hey. Okay. Dolores says, I started using castor oil about 2 weeks ago. On eyebrows and eyelashes, jury's still out. Okay. Mary says, I use organic castor oil and my lashes look healthy. Gloria wants to know if she's talking to herself. Yes, Kristen says, can I apply it with an angled brush along the lash line? Yes, you can. And I did for like the first few days. And then I thought I remembered that Marla used her fingers. And so I just did that and it's just faster. And it seems to be getting the top and the bottom. And then when somebody said that today, I was like, wow, okay, well, somebody, maybe it is working. Somebody seemed to notice. Dolores says, yes, they sell them empty. I got two what? Okay, I don't know. Okay, so yes, Kristen is saying thank you to everyone. And wait a minute, Michelle. She says, hi, Mary, back again. What happened? Did Michelle get kicked out? Carrie says, I got the castor oil right after Little Poet's video. I think it's definitely working. Much cheaper. It is much cheaper. And see, they're just completely coated. When I use the brush, I'm just getting it along the lash line because I'm unclear. Is it like Care Prost where I'm supposed to put it along the lash line, or should I also be rubbing it on the lashes? So by doing it the way I just did it, I'm doing both. I'm conditioning my lashes and I'm getting it on the lash line on top and bottom. So I think it might be working. And I've used such a minuscule amount of this already. And I think the whole bottle was $14. Look how huge that is. let's see, it's got 4 full ounces. I think it would take me 2 years to go through that. What? That is just so cheap. So I think it's actually going to work. I don't think it's all in my head. All right. Now then, what didn't I do? Because I've been talking. I put on, let me look in my box of goodies. Yeah, I think I did it all, right? I think the eyelash stuff was the last thing. So yeah, okay. So I've got all of my skincare is on. My hair is full of argan oil, and yeah, all right. So what do you guys want to talk about? I've done my skincare. We have talked about the post office stealing mail. I've showed you earrings that are going in the store. What do I use to take off my mascara? Okay, well tonight I just used this because I just had a tiny bit that was on there. I just had 1 coat of the L'Oreal shocking extensions. I just swiped it through there because it was a minimal makeup day. So I used the Clinique Take the Day Off balm, and this stuff does a wonderful job taking off your makeup, but I don't like it around my eyes because it makes my eyes are smeary. Everything's smeary. So since I just had a little bit of mascara, I went ahead and used this. But normally, darn it, I didn't bring it in here. Normally I use the Lancome Bifacil, and I have broke into my big bottle now. Kristen sent me a big bottle of Lancome Bifacil. And I swear to you guys, it's as big as my head. So I've opened that, and that's what I use on the daily. I use Lancome's Bifacil. Don't ever use that unless you plan on getting addicted to it. Now, Clinique makes one. They make this, but they also make a liquid one that does kind of good. I mean, it's almost like Bifacil, and Elizabeth Arden also makes one that's comparable, but I always go back to Bifacil. So Kristen says that go big or stay home is her motto. I believe it. I never even knew such a big bottle of Bifacil existed until I got that, and I was like, whoa. Yes, Julie, try it. Here's the thing. It's just my opinion that if you use Lancome Bifacil, I mean, it's an award-winning product. It has actually won awards for being such a great eye makeup remover. If you use it, you won't want to use anything else after that. I was perfectly satisfied using, I think I was using the CVS eye makeup remover at one point. I used Neutrogena's, and I was perfectly fine with those until I used the Lancome Bifacil. So unless you want to get addicted to that, let's see here. I had a sample of that, I think. Okay. Yeah, Kristen verified that that stuff does, that the balm does make your eyes look. Oh, hi, Marissa. That the balm does make her eyes cloudy as well. It does. I mean, yeah, I think Kristen and I had a talk about that because I was going to write off all cleansing balms after that. And she said, no, that this other one she was using, it doesn't do that. So I think it's just that one, which I do like the idea of a cleansing balm. So that gives me hope then that I'll find one that won't make my eyes cloudy. Stella, hi Stella. She says EA from TJ Maxx. You can't, I have not got the eye makeup remover there before, but I have lucked into getting some Elizabeth Arden toner there before. Nikki, hi Nikki. She says, I got the same castor oil from TJ Maxx or Marshall's for about $7, and I use it on my brows. That's what I forgot to do, my brows and lashes, because here's what I'm trying to do. I want to see if this will help me grow my tails back. And then it'll get all bushy. I'm just letting it grow because then I want to go over to the Benefit Bar and see if they can help me shape my brows because I stink at doing my brows. And it would just be nice if my own would come in and I could just have somebody shape them for me the way they're supposed to be. Speaking of which, I saw a girl, she's a real young girl. I saw her over at the Walmart the other day. She had the most beautiful brows. And I told her, I said, oh, and she just lit up, you know, when I told her that her brows were on point. And you could tell it just made her day that somebody noticed her brows. And she said that she did microblading on her brows. Like she did it. I can't imagine doing that. I can't even highlight my hair, guys. Did you see my hair? There, it's like all in one spot. I don't know how I did that. Marissa says the Sephora brand for oily makeup remover is very comparable. I will have to give that a try then. Dolores, the baking diva, says they come in many colors, $8 each. Yes, the headband. Kelly wants to know where I got it. I got it at doubledarespa.com. And no, I am not affiliated with them. Although you would think I was because of the amount of exposure these things get. Stands for Only Mary's Glitzy. Yeah. That isn't what it really stands for. If you go to their site, they have this, be prepared, there's music. They have this flash music thing going on the front, and it actually says what the OMG stands for, but obviously it wasn't rememberable because I don't know what it is. And I've been there a few times. Okay, so Julie says, same stores as TJ Maxx. I assume we're talking about Marshall's. The baking diva Dolores says, see my post, Mary will tell you company. Yes, Double Dare Spa. And Trish, hi Trish. Trish says, Trish is in the house. And she says, hey. Yes, Stella. She was, the way I understood it was she was doing her own. She was going to microblade. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, don't you take like a little razor and cut and then like dye goes in there? I think I've seen that on YouTube before. Can you imagine? Can you imagine, as much as I mess up my eyebrows with an eyebrow pencil, what would happen if I tried to microblade my eyebrows? Kristen Game wants to be glitzy. Oh, really? The game? The baking diva Dolores says, I ordered 2 headbands. They came in about a week, many colors. Yeah, now when I first started up, it only had, thank you, Mary, for the thumbs ups, that when I first started up, this was, oh gosh, was it at least a year ago. It was at least a year ago they started, and I was the first person on YouTube to review it, and they sent me this headband and 2 of their masks and the new Oh Wow brushes, because they had heard of me from doing a comparison video on the Oh Wow brush and the Artiste brush, and I bought that brush myself. So they liked that video. Somehow they saw the video and they liked it, and they sent me these and wanted to know if I wanted to review their new product by their new company, which was the Double Dare Spa. And that weekend was the Grammys, and they had put these in the Grammys swag bags. So I used the masks, and then I went to order them, and they took forever to get there. So I'm glad the shipping is better now. They took forever. And I was like, guys, if your shipping is not going to be better than that, really? So, but they said it was because of the Grammys. So, but since then, back then, I went and I bought a black one. But they got the pink, the black, and now I understand they have a teal color, which I want really bad. A purple one, and somebody else wrote what kind of colors are in there. Gloria says, oops, what was the website again for the headband? It's doubledarespa.com. Here, I'll put it in the room so you can just click it. doubledarespa.com. And there you go. Now, Momo says, oh my goodness, I am half blind. I don't think microblading would be smart. No, I don't think that would be smart to do at home. Nikki says coconut oil is good to use to remove your makeup. It's good and it's cheap. Yeah, and I would probably do that, except I have 2 things of coconut oil around here already. One is for my coffee and cooking. The other is for swishing, pulling, which I would do right now, except I couldn't talk to you if I was doing that. That would mean I'd need another one for removing my makeup. It is messy, but you know, it's really good about taking off your makeup. Kristen says, don't you wish I quit going, that's the thing about a live stream. You guys have no idea how many times I cut out, basically. So, anyway, it would drive you crazy. You guys would not watch me if every time you were like counting how many times I said something. She said, anyway, 76 times in that video. Kristen says, blitzing with game. I like it. I love it. Go for it, Trish says. Grammy Schmammy. Grammy Schmammy. No, Lynn, I don't think that anyone should be microblading their own brows unless maybe they went to school for it. And even then, I would wonder about that. I mean, you shouldn't be doing, can you imagine doctors operating on themselves? Or when I was an x-ray tech, one day I x-rayed my own foot with a portable machine because the ER doors, oh, here, let me stick my foot up here and show you. Long time ago, and I worked at the hospital, the door opened. You know how motion sets it off to open, and the door opened and went over my foot, and it broke my big toe. And I wanted to know, I mean, because it hurt like the dickens. So I was working nights, and the day shift comes in, and one of the girls caught me x-raying my own foot with the portable machine because I wanted to know if it was broke. It was. But she walks in and she goes, what are you doing? Because you're not allowed to do that. I don't know why I just told you that. Okay, what do we got going on now? Hey, oh, it was 85 degrees in where Kristen is. And what does Trish do the same thing? Microblade? Hi, Paulette. How are you this evening? And Julie says, yeah, coconut oil, where I love, stays solid white all the time. And, oh, I'm so sorry, Michelle. You know what? I know what you mean. I've had that happen to me before, and I'm not really sure what causes the room, the chat to freeze. Everything will freeze, and then you have to go out and come back. And that's a pain. And I'm so sorry that's happening to you. So, anyway. So what are you guys going to do when I say goodnight and get out of here? Because it's 10 o'clock now. And I was thinking about going in there and watching some TV before bedtime. What are you guys going to do? Do you guys wonder what that is? I see that and it's scaring me. It's a heating pad. I need a heating pad to sit in this chair. Oh, Trish says she just looked it up and there are tutorials for at-home microblading. No, thank you. I don't think that's a good idea. Oh, Kristen is leaving. Night, Kristen. Thanks for coming to see us. What am I doing? What's this? Bye. I have so many of your guys' videos to comment on that I watched. So many. I am so sorry. I'm like the worst friend. I try so hard to keep up with it all. I just don't do a very good job. Ooh, hang on, that was my son. He's on his way home from work. So I'll tell him everyone says hey. Well, let's tell him to be careful. There he goes. He's such a cutie. Oh, so Paulette's going to watch an old classic movie with Carol Lombard. Good. Stella is going to watch the final episode of Downton Abbey. Oh, I love Downton Abbey. I think I've seen all of the Downton Abbeys 3 times. I think I've seen them all 3 times. I just love Downton Abbey. I should watch Downton Abbey again. How many people in here watch, what is that show called again? People keep talking about it. It's on Starz Network. Outlander. How many people watch Outlander? Michelle says, night, Mary, love you. I'll catch the replay. Y'all have a good weekend. I'm so sorry, Michelle. I love you. Thank you for coming. Oh, whoa, wait a minute. Julie, clarify. Need clarification. There's going to be a Downton Abbey movie? I did not know this. There's going to be a movie. And oh, bye, Trish. Thanks for stopping in. Love you. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. There's books. I've been living under a rock. Of course there's a book. Yeah, I've got a lot of catching up to do. At some point you just have to say, okay, I have to stop and start all over. And, you know, I mean, with everything that's happening, and I mean, the people that just went through all the hurricane stuff, you know that they're behind too. So, because stuff in life is more important, right? So, yeah, I think I'm just going to have to realize, because after even a day goes by after I watch all these videos, then, because I'll put them in a list and I'll watch them one after another. And I always do the same thing. I think I'm going to remember what to comment, but I don't. So then I have to go back, and I want you to know I watched it. So I usually write something stupid like Mary was here, or I watched your video, but now I don't know what to say. How stupid is that? But anyway, I'm behind on watching. I'm definitely behind on commenting on the ones I already watched. So Downton is definitely going to be a movie. When is that coming out? Oh, I can't wait. I'm so excited. Outlander has about 8 or more books. Do you like it, Karen? She's on book 5, but she's not watched the show. I should have read that first. Okay, so Julie has watched. She's got me beat. She's watched Downton at least 5 times through now. I cannot get Shy Guy to watch it with me. I don't understand. It's such a good series. Who would not love to watch Downton Abbey? Really? I love Downton Abbey. Yeah, I need to look that up, because I'm so excited. Downton Abbey's going to be a movie. Okay, so is Karen, after watching or reading these books on Outlander, do you think that you would like to watch the series? Michelle is saying goodbye, Gloria, because her screen keeps freezing on her. So, Paulette, why won't Mark watch it with you? I think that, I don't know why. I don't know why Shy Guy won't watch it with me. He doesn't have, it's not like it's a genre he wouldn't like. He likes everything. So I don't get it. So Karen says that she loves Jamie and Claire in the books. Here's what I find. Most of the time when I read a book about something, I don't like the show then. I don't like what they did to the show. But, you know, I don't know. If I watch the show, then, and I've not read the book, then I don't know that they messed up anything. So thank you, Mary, for keeping those thumbs up going. We have 18 watching and 18 thumbs up. So you're doing such a great job. Thank you so much. Yes, Lynn, I've heard about blue bloods. I've heard about blue bloods. And now, is that the one that, what's a guy's name? You know, Magnum PI guy. What's his name? Is he in that? I cannot believe I do not remember this hunk of man's name. And Paulette says he likes war movies and John Wayne. So does Shy Guy. He likes that. Tom Selleck, that's it. Okay, yes, thank you. Finally. Don't you hate it when you can't think of something and it just drives you crazy all night? And you can't even think of the right things to say to look it up in Google. Because I ask Google everything. Google, am I tired? I swear, I ask Google everything else. Oh, you know what? We should like declare a day of no asking Google anything, just to see how many times would we actually reach for the phone or whatever to ask Google something. I ask Google everything. I ask Siri stuff all the time too. Okay, so it's 10:30, it's 10:20. So I said I was going to be off here by 10. So I need to wrap this up. And you know, I think that was pretty good for an unannounced. I thought, I haven't done a live stream for a little bit, so I'm just going to hop on here and take off my makeup and see who pops in and just have a good time. And thank you guys so much for stopping in and watching me take off my makeup. I love hanging out with you guys so much. So next time I'll announce it and maybe we'll have some guests. What do you guys think about the possibility of having you guys in here? Would you be interested in doing that? Doing a live stream with the family? I mean, you don't have to. This is a way that some of you could actually be on YouTube without making videos. You know, maybe it's a segment of get to know the family, you know, and have you guys in. Do you guys think you would like that? You know, people who don't have YouTube channels but are part of the family, would you like to participate in a live stream where you could be in here with me and we could be talking and answering questions from the room and stuff? You guys think about that and let me know down below. Hashtag World's Greatest Rhymer. If you would like to see the family in here, even if you don't have a channel. I think that would be wonderful to get to know people better that way. Okay, so what? Karen says, I make a few videos if anyone is bored and wants to watch an amateur. Oh, honey, I like to watch your videos. Don't say that. Okay, guys, I'm going to head out. I'm going to try and watch something on TV with Shy Guy. And I hope that you guys have a wonderful evening. I hope you have a blessed weekend. And if you're not, well, then you know what to do about it, right? And thank you so much for being part of the Fritzy family. Oh, speaking of which, I'm almost done with the merch. I know a channel my size having merchandise, right? But I made glitzy, I've made glitzy shirts. I've made Fritzy family shirts and World's Greatest Rhymer shirts. And hopefully they'll be up for sale soon. So, all right then. I love you guys, and I will see you later. Pleasant dreams. Mwah.